An apostle was someone who was sent to teach a message. In Matthew's case, he had a message about Jesus. Who was Matthew the apostle? The Bible tells us that Matthew had another name. He was also called Levi. He was a tax collector. Well, what's that, you ask? Well, a tax collector was someone whose job was to take money from the Jewish people and give it to the Romans. A lot of tax collectors took more money from the Jews than the Romans asked them to, just so they could have more money for themselves. That meant that nobody liked tax collectors. Nobody even liked Matthew. Because people didn't like tax collectors so much, they weren't allowed in a temple or a synagogue to worship. One day, when Matthew was working, Jesus told him to follow him. So Matthew quit his job and started following Jesus. The very first thing Matthew did was throw a huge party. He invited everyone he knew to meet Jesus. When Matthew was older, he got to write down all the things he saw Jesus do and all the things he said. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John all told the story of Jesus' life. You can even read what Matthew wrote today in your Bible.